Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I've got Doug Garland from Bear Notch Cross Country. I'm so happy to have you on the show. I love talking to you.
Well, thank you. It's nice to be back.
I just love your establishment. I love everything that you guys stand for. I love what you're doing. And you guys have a big weekend happening this weekend, so tell us all about it.
Yeah, it's our 24th annual open house weekend. We do it the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday after Thanksgiving. It's the best time to come up and pick up a season pass. We give discounts on that. They're normally $170. Today they're $155.
Wow.
So if you...
The mic is turned in again.
Oh, the mic. Sorry, we couldn't hear him too well. We got that fixed.
That better?
Yes, yes. So normally it's $170. It's $155 now.
$155 now,
Okay.
but there's also two discounts. If you have a pass from the previous year, you get $5 off.
Okay.
And if you buy a couple's pass, you get another $5 off.
Ooh.
So it goes right down from $155 to $145 for a couple's pass.
Wow.
And $150 for a previous pass owner.
No,
Now that's a great deal.
Sweet. That's a really great deal. Yeah.
And then for your seniors, it's $140.
Wow.
So it's a good deal.
And
all
that's
the way
good
around.
to keep them out and about.
Yeah, and for 18 and under, it's complimentary today.
That's awesome.
You know, during these 3 days, we do complimentary passes for anybody 18 and under. We want to get
That's
the
so
young kids
great.
out skiing.
Yeah. And, you know, and that's good because then the parents can go and not have that extra burden of having the extra cost because it can get really expensive when you start paying for 4 people or more instead of just you and maybe.
And we're very family oriented.
people.
You know,
Yes.
even during the season, it's 16 and under with an adult skis free.
Oh.
You know, because I understand what it costs to take a family
Yes.
out, even on a cheap, event. You know, you've got multitudes of people.
Yep.
So we try to keep the cost very family friendly. We're a family oriented business.
Yes,
My
you
brother and I
are.
started it.
Yeah.
And my mother, it was my mother's property, and we started out relatively small, but now we spread out till we have about 55, 60 kilometers of trails.
That's
We go all the way
awesome.
down to Adtash, over the Yates Farm Network. I mean, people find skiing of all levels. What we do, I would say one of our aces in the holes is, first of all, we have best snow in the valley.
Yes.
And second of all, we have the best beginner trails in the valley. You can leave our establishment and you can ski down to the Saco River and look up into the upper Saco River Valley, which is pristine. And it is just, the first timers can do it. It's unbelievable.
Oh.
And we also do snowshoeing and all that.
Yeah.
So this weekend is the weekend for people coming to get the deals. We're doing it
Yes.
on the season passes. We're doing it on our equipment.
Yep.
All new equipment's 20% off.
Wow.
Right now, we do have enough snow cover, so we've had people go out and do a couple skis, and they came back the next day. So it's actually
so it
good enough
must
to
have
get
been
them back.
good, yeah.
So the upper meadow, for somebody that wanted to actually just go out and stretch their legs, could go do that. So we're looking pretty good.
Good.
And we have a predicted storm coming on Monday.
Yes.
And depending on how that comes in, we may open up a little more terrain.
There we go. And you guys, the thing I love about you being the family friendly and dog friendly.
Yes.
And you have the soups and the bread in the center
Yes.
where everyone comes together. I just love it. And you are a family that's running it.
Yes.
So.
And then we understand the problems that come with that. But no, today our warming station is not open.
Yes.
We're just because.
But when
we're
you're
just doing the open
skiing, you
house.
can
But
go
yes,
warm
on a
up,
normal day,
get a little
it's a
warm
very
soup,
social
warm bread.
event. The breads come out. We usually 1 or 2 loaves of bread a day. We try to keep 2 to 3 different soups out there during the whole day. There's hot chocolate. It's just a kind of a rustic but very nice little warming space. People get
Yeah.
in there and they talk about the skis. It's
Yeah.
very, very social and down to earth, and that's what
Good.
we try to keep it.
Yeah.
People have very busy lives. When they want to go out and have a good time for vacation, they want to be able to lay back.
Yeah.
And we try to give them that. We work very hard to make it look easy.
Aw.
And these people come up for vacation. We want to give them excellent memories, and we've done well. Our
Yes.
business was exceptionally good last year.
Good. I'm glad to hear. I'm so glad to hear that, and I'm also glad to hear that everyone's going to be getting such good deals this weekend because I think I'm going to be coming with my fiance.
Yeah, what they got to do is they should bring a 1-by-1 picture.
Yeah, that's
Now,
yes.
they also can, if they can't get up there today, if they call in and sign up on the phone, they'll get the deal.
Oh,
so
nice.
then they either can send us a check or they'll come up later and pay for it.
Okay.
But if they want it, that's all they have to do is make a phone call and say, look, I want to sign up for a season pass. We get all the
Nice.
information from them, and then they're all set for the
So
season.
that way, if they're not visiting this weekend, they can still call from far away, or even the locals can
Yeah,
call
the locals
in
can
if
do
they
it too.
can't.
It's a
don't have
busy
chance.
weekend for
Yeah,
people.
Yeah.
And I know Bartlett's a little bit further out of the
Yes.
corner. We're up in the snow belt.
Oh,
So
good.
we had a lot.
Which is
it's
why
not-
you got the good snow, though. That's why you
right.
got the good snow. You're on the
Yeah.
edge of the notch.
I know, it's amazing, the difference. Yeah, I mean, I've lived there for 60 some odd years now.
No, I
and,
know.
it's not an anomaly. You
Yes.
leave West Side Road, you go to Attitash, and you think, God, they don't plow the roads very good up here.
Yeah.
Well, really, they plowed it just as many times as they plowed every other
Yeah.
road. We just got more snow.
Exactly.
And so you go above Attitash by Harry's Crossing, and you actually entered into the snow belt.
Yep.
And then you go from there up to our place, it's amazing.
Yes.
It'd be 3 or 4 inches more snow.
Yep. I know, because I drive into the Notch every weekend, and it's amazing to see the difference between Maine and the center of New Hampshire, and then getting into Crawford Notch. It's like you could see 3 different, it's
Environments.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
It's
It's
just an
amazing.
hour drive.
So yeah, we're looking forward to opening it up.
Good. I'm so glad, and I'm looking forward to coming to check it out. And I'm just trying to make sure we covered everything we wanted to talk about. So 18 and under are free. You get 20% off new equipment. You got gift cards for Christmas.
Yeah, oh, that's right. I
We
forgot
wanted to
about those.
mention.
We also do gift cards for Christmas.
Yes.
And for people that don't necessarily want to commit to a season pass, we do a pass that is very popular. It comes with 10 skier visits. Now, it's the
Wow.
same price as a season pass, but because we base our season passes on 10 skier visits.
Okay.
But you don't have to use it this year. It
Oh,
never
it can
expires.
go- so it's not just
so
for
if
this
you
year.
don't think you're going to get 10 visits in this year, but you do want to get the discount,
Yeah.
you buy that pass. It's also good for buddy system. You can bring one other person on that pass.
Oh, wow.
So you know, if you have a friend and you want to bring them
So
skiing,
if you think
say,
you might go 5 times and there's going to be 2 of you,
Yeah, yeah.
that would be a good one to
yeah,
get.
and a lot
Oh,
of
good
people
to know.
use that because you know you're going to get your money's worth.
Yeah.
You don't. It doesn't expire this year, next year, whatever. It's like
Yeah.
the forever stamp.
Oh,
you know, so
good.
you show up with a pass with a punch on it 10 years from now, you'll ski with it.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, I might be interested in that pass myself.
No, it is. It is good because you never know what's going to happen
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
wintertime. And
Yeah.
I have a lot of folks that come up from Massachusetts. Sometimes they can get up here a lot, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
They want 10 guaranteed visits for a discount.
Yep.
That's the ticket for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But for the average skier, the pass is the deal.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can't believe, I think one lady skied for 50 cents a day last year. I mean, she was
Oh
there
my
just about every
God.
day, but she went very dog friendly.
Yes.
So a lot of people will buy a pass, and it might be that they want to take the dog for a walk once a day
Yeah.
or whatever and
Yeah.
have a place to go to.
Yeah.
That is where the season pass comes in handy. We're
Aw.
very dog friendly. We expect our dog owners to be
Yeah. Responsible pet owners.
responsible dog owners. Yeah, and they're all
Aw.
welcome.
That sounds great. And let's see, we've got, and this is your 24th year.
24th year, yeah. A
So-
quarter of a century next year.
Wow. Approaching the big 2-5.
We're getting pretty good at this.
Yeah.
Well, John's
Pretty
been
good.
grooming the same trails for 24 years.
Oh,
You find
wow.
another ski area that can say that.
That's
I
incredible.
will be impressed.
Yes.
Yes, he knows the trails by the back of his hand. He knows when to go out and groom them. People are, our ace in the hole is people cannot believe the conditions we put out there.
Wow.
Even when the conditions are poor in other places, they come over and they just can't believe it.
Yeah.
Now, it's partly because we have a little bit more snow to work with.
Yeah.
It's also partly because, mostly because John knows when to groom, how to groom, and we're very dedicated. It could be 2 o'clock in the morning. He gets up, it's not quite ready. He might wait till 4.
Oh, wow.
You know, because if you groom it at the wrong time, you really ruin it.
Oh.
It's such a sensitive sport.
Oh, that's so cool. And see, in other places they have specific hours they're working, so you're working with
That's
time.
right. You actually have a problem
And that's pretty
there.
amazing. He's willing to wake up at 8, at 2, and then at 4, and just that's
Because
awesome.
he knows if he goes grooming at the wrong time, he's actually being counterproductive.
Oh, wow.
And it is a lot of times, especially in our environment, when we get a wet storm and we get some rain at the end, you've got to let it drain.
Yep.
And patience is the word right there.
Oh,
You got people that,
good.
well, oh, haven't you groomed yet? Well, we will when it's ready.
Yep.
But if we groom before it's ready, we end up with nothing but ice.
I love it. I just love the whole thing that you guys have.
It's a lot
going
more
on.
complex than you would think.
Yes,
But,
and it's a beautiful area. I mean, you have waterfalls down there too,
Oh,
right?
yes, we have waterfalls, and
You've
we
got
have
the
the Upper
river.
Saco River Valley here. It's so pristine. When I say we ski the river, you don't see a condo, you don't see a house. You're just right on the trails across the pastures through the lower meadows, and all of a sudden you're looking up to Crawford Notch
Yeah.
and up at Kerrigan. It's
got mountains, you got water.
Very, very hard to explain how pristine it is.
Well, I'm
out
looking
there.
forward to coming to experience it for myself because last year, I think at the end of the season, I decided I wanted to get into cross country skiing a
Well,
little
come
bit
on
more.
up
So
today,
yeah,
tomorrow. Good day.
exactly. I know.
And we will be open on weekends. If we don't open for skiing full time, we will be open on weekends to sell passes and equipment,
Okay.
even after the open house.
Awesome.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, it's always a pleasure having you on, Doug. I love what you guys are doing,
Thank
and I
you.
love supporting you guys. And you come back as many times as you want this season.
Well, I'll
and,
be
and
back
going into the
several times.
future because you're going for year 25 next year. So if you want to come and celebrate their 24th open house over at Bear Notch, they're in Bartlett. And if
Yes.
you can't make it, give them a call. Check them out online. And do you have a number? Do you know the number off the top of your head?
What, a phone number?
Yeah.
Yes, I do have a
Okay, well, the phone number is
374-2277.
yes, 374-2277. That's easy to remember.
Yeah, and we're just
374-2277.
3.7 miles west of Atchach.
That's right.
Yep, you go through the blinking light 1 mile further.
Yep, and so right on the edge of Crawford Notch, but not too far from North Conway. It's less than 20 minutes.
Yes.
And so if you want to go in person and check it out, if not, give them a call, get that deal. It sounds like an awesome
right.
deal. It sounds like an amazing place. I can't wait to go check it out myself this season. And make sure you stay tuned. We'll be right back on White Mountains Today.